Nanami-san.
Nanami.
ここは私が
Yeah, we haven't seen much from Nanami yet. He's been holding back. This motherfucker. Yo, what is up? How's it going? I'm James and welcome to Jujutsu Kaisen 0. I am a little sick again, for fuck's sake. I don't know what is happening. This year is like the 5th time or something. For some reason I keep meeting up with like sick people every 2 weeks or so. You know, it's fucking annoying. But anyways, we are here for Jujutsu Kaisen. I took some painkillers, so I am ready for this shit to be watched. Finally, as it has been some time. It has been quite a bit since I've seen even the finale of the first season. I have taken an actual somewhat of a break, which doesn't really matter, I think, as this is not like a... It is not an in-betweener between the first and the second season, right? This is a prequel, from what I read. And even seeing as the manga that this is based on is called Zero as well, as in it comes before the first one. You know, I'm interested to see who is this gonna dive in on. What character, whose character backstory are we gonna get mainly? Is it even gonna be anyone? It could be like someone completely else. I have no idea what this is about. I'm pretty sure the reviews were high for this movie though. Like this movie was pretty popular with the people. So yeah, let's not waste any more time and let's jump right into Jujutsu Kaisen 0. And that has been Jujutsu Kaisen 0. Let me take this thing. Yup, the movie is now done. The MVP for this, well, damn, I mean, it is kind of hard doing these 4 movies, seeing as movies, they're movies, there's so many characters, but overall, of course, I feel like I should give it to... Shit, hold on. Actually, Rika. I was about to give it to Yuta just now, but then I realized, like, hold on a second. Actually, she has stayed with him for 6 years. She was the MVP for 6 whole years. And she did save him there at the end, so she kinda does deserve it more. And definitely for this whole entire movie. Anyways, couple of questions. Like, how come Geto knew about Rika? He was specifically aiming to get her underneath his collection, knowing what she can do and knowing how strong she is. How come he knew? Like, was that a public knowledge that there is this curse called Rika that is attached to Yuta and she's super fucking strong? Or how does he know? But yeah, besides that, also Geto at the end, it kinda did look like he got executed by Gojo, which I mean is just not the case as we saw him in the first season. So, you know, that is just false. So what exactly did happen then to him there? Did he escape? Did Gojo let him go? I mean, probably Gojo did maybe let him go, as he even said he was his friend, he was his best friend, and that is kind of sweet. I mean, not the fact that he let him go, but the fact that, you know, he did have a friend, a good friend back then. We got a revelation at the end about Yuta, that he is somewhat of a relation, he's related to Gojo and his family, so that's pretty cool. That only means he is super powerful, probably gets to keep his special grade user rank for now. I cannot wait to see him in the second season. And with that being said, I don't have much else to say. The movie was, like, the movie specifically, absolutely fantastic. All the scenes, fantastic, so much fun. The style of it, the music, the cinematography. From the very first shot, I knew immediately, like, this is gonna be a fun ride. And it was. As I said somewhere during the movie, I cannot wait for the Chainsaw Man movie to come out. I'm gonna go straight to cinema to see that. Hopefully, they will be playing this year. Even though, man, the country I am living in is kind of dumb in this, with the fact that they are fucking dubbing everything in the cinemas. You wanna go see, like, I was about to see Thunderbolts. I was gonna go see it, but then I look at the program. Every single movie not in fucking English. And I don't speak that other language very well, so like, what the fuck? I am really hoping they're gonna play this at least once in original Japanese. with English subs. The subs may be an issue as well. Oh man, I'm just gonna have to find a Japanese person that will translate everything they say on the screen to my ear as the scenes are happening or something. But yeah, I'm super excited for the Chainsaw Man movie, and after that, after I see it in the cinema, I will still watch it on the channel. I'm probably gonna open a bottle of ramen coke or something, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun reaction. Anyways, with this being said, let's check Reddit. I was expecting Yuta's behavior to be similar to Megumi. Well, I was wrong. He was very, very much Shinji-like, somewhat. Like, it was one of his core traits, but his confident trait, unlike Shinji, took over more, especially towards the end. Went from Zenin-san to Maki-chan. Nah, my guy straight up dropped the chan at the end. Full stop. I don't like shipping, but I ship it. I mean, honestly, like, I couldn't care less about ships most of the times in shows and animes, except for when it's done well and, like, it makes sense. This one makes sense. I do kind of ship it too. In the series, wasn't it mentioned that Yuta was at the prior student exchange with Kyoto? Did that happen before the Demon Parade? Yes. Yeah, the whole first season happened before... Wait, this movie happened before the first season. Yeah. So he was already a beast compared to his peers by that time. Goes to show how strong he really is, considering he powered up significantly for the Geto fight. Isn't Yuta similar in power as Gojo, but he does not have the limitless ability? So he burns his curse energy while Gojo pretty much has unlimited juice. Ah, okay, that kind of does make sense, yeah. Seeing how he was at the end, just there. Yeah, man, I cannot wait to see him in the second season now. Now I can rewatch Nanami's Black Flash to my heart's content. Wait, did he actually do that in the movie? I didn't catch it. And replay Yuta's die over and over. That Yuta's die was, like, you know, even Inumaki, like, he's being kind of careful. He's like, okay, explode, or get crushed, or something outside of straight up dying. But Yuta just goes, die. Dude, that is fucking crazy. That is straight up actual Avada Kedavra. Holy shit. So that's how you want it, womanizer? That's rude. It's pure love. By far my favorite exchange in the movie. Yuta not getting aroused by a curse challenge. Impossible. Oh man. Even, as I said, even in this anime, fucking Shinji getting all the girls. Even the cursed ones. Holy. Yuta's Black Flash against Geto never gets old. So fucking cool. Yeah. Weird how nobody talks about the fact that Geto was killed in the prequel. Wait, was he? No, like, they did make the sound, and Gojo did tell him something before. But I mean, he is in the first season. Isn't he in the season 1, or is that someone else? Gojo killed him off screen in the movie. Yeah, he did. Is he then like a spirit in the first season? Damn, need some answers on that. Every moment Gojo was on screen was hype as fuck. Wish Toto had more screen time though. Yeah, I mean, at least they showed them a little bit at the end. At least they didn't completely sidetrack the whole entire Kyoto school, and they did have a little bit of a showiness there at the end. Gojo beat the life out of Miguel with every punch and then knocked the life back into him with every other punch just so he could feel it all again. Why was Yuta meeting up with Miguel at the end there? Isn't he a villain? Yeah, true. Answering would be going into spoiler territory. Okay, so it was him. I was kind of thinking, like, is it him? Is it not him? It was him. That is a nice confirmation. Shinji Ikari was great. Here we go. Okay, so this was a thread in r/anime, but there is one also in r/movies, which is not necessarily anime people, so let's see. The post-credit scene was really interesting as an anime-only watcher. I thought Yuta would die since he wasn't in the series. Now I'm guessing he's going to play a bigger role in season 2 or season 3? They mentioned he was overseas, yeah, but I guess it would be hard to remember that since they rarely ever mention him, lol. They literally said it just once, like a throwaway line, and I knew I had to write it down. I'm glad I did, because I did catch that. The main series characters appearing in this movie is unintentionally funny to me. It's like Boba Fett randomly being a New Hope special edition. Overall, I would say it really exceeded my expectations. They added a lot of new scenes and even material from future chapters to make the story flow a lot better. Man, honestly, I was kinda not expecting what we got as well. Because my honest expectations were, okay, this is a prequel to the main show, and also somewhere I read that this volume 0, was the first thing this guy that made this, manga, the first thing that he wrote and was somewhat of a proof of a concept that, you know, this show can be good, and only then he continued on to actually doing Jujutsu Kaisen. So I thought this isn't gonna be that interesting, or I guess lore heavy, but holy shit, it full on was. It was insane. Man, am I glad they off-screened the kiss. Wait, did they actually? I thought, like, surely he's not about to kiss the curse. Oh man, he did? Fucking Shinji, he cannot help himself. Some young girl yelled out "ew" right when the screen cut to black during the kiss. You got to specify which off-screen kiss, Okotsu and Rika or Gero and Gojo. Yeah, both. Rika was pretty terrifying and the film was great. Also, did anyone else pick up on Gero calling Rika the Queen of Curses? Yeah, just like Sukuna is the King of Curses. I was thinking about that too. I doubt that title could be some mere offhand remark as Sukuna is the King of Curses. Yeah, but I mean, Rika, we don't have Rika anymore now, right? Rika is gone. Unless... Anyways, that has been Jujutsu Kaisen 0, the movie. How did you enjoy this when you saw it for the first time? Did you see it in the cinema or at home? How was it? Leave a comment below. Did you enjoy this reaction? Consider leaving a like or a sub, because if you do not, your ghost girlfriend is not gonna protect you today. And I'll be seeing you in the next one.